So this is the final demonstration before we begin the proper first pass edit using the cut panel for this project. We're going to go through the stereo fixer effect because it's a really nice effect to fix some simple stereo audio problems which are quite common in things like vlogs or interviews or any kind of, on location vox pop, that kind of thing. So we're going to go through how to do that. I have a clip here with a problem. You do not have the same clip in your project, so for this one follow along on the screen and make some notes, but you don't exactly have this clip to work with, so don't go looking for it, okay? I've set up this clip so that it is stereo, but I only have a left channel, and what I need to do is I need to copy and paste that left channel into the right channel so that I don't have lopsided audio, so that I don't have it just playing out of the left side of my headphones. And I'm going to use the stereo fixer effect to fix this problem. So the first thing I need to do is I need to find the effect, and this is in the effects bin. That is of course the magic wand up here, just left of the center and at the top of the media pool. I'm going to click on this. By default, it's on the video heading. I need to click on audio. And then I need to scroll down until I find stereo fixer, which is third from the bottom in this list. And I need to left click and drag stereo fixer onto my clip in the timeline. Now, the stereo fixer will only work on an actual stereo clip. That is one track, two channels. Okay? If we drag this onto any of the clips that I've given you, it's not going to work because they're actually dual mono. They're not stereo. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's just the way it kind of works. So this only works for real, that is a single track with two channels, not the dual mono stuff that we have here. So if you try to apply the stereo fixer effect to any of the material you've got, it won't work. This is just, I've set this up for demonstration purposes. So I now have this window here, and if I scrub or play along, you will see the audio meters reacting to the sound. And what I want to do is I want to copy paste the left channel into the right channel so that they are both the same. And we have six actually, because I never remember mid-side at the end. We have 6 different options here. The default is stereo. Doesn't do anything by default unless we change the output gain knobs down here. We can manually reduce or increase the gain in our left and right channels on a clip. We drag to the left to reduce, drag to the right to raise. Using these knobs, we can make either the left or the right channels quieter or louder. The next icon along is reverse stereo. That's going to swap the two channels around, and this is something that you may consider doing if you have flopped the shot horizontally. If you have stereo recordings of the footsteps of an actor going from left to right and you flip the shot, you might want to also flip the audio as well, just to make sure that what's happening does make sense according to what you're seeing on the screen. The next one is mono. And mono takes a stereo source and mixes both channels together to produce a single mono track. So it becomes equal out of both sides, right? But it does mix the two left and right together 50-50 to make a new mono track. If you have a clip with two separate audio recordings, or I say two separate audio recordings, if you have a clip with two separate radio mic recordings, this can be a nice easy fix just to bring them both into the center and make sure that you don't have dialogue panning left and right at random intervals. The next one is left only, and this is what we want for this clip. Left only takes the left track, or takes the left channel, I should say, copies it and pastes it into the right channel. With this active, if I now scrub through, you can see on the input, it's only got the left, but on the right hand side, we have output, and lo and behold, we now have a response in both audio meters, right? So this has now taken my left only stereo clip and has made it into well, it's still technically stereo, but both channels are the same, so it's acting as if it's mono. Technically, there are still two channels here. they're just identical. It's not like a mono where there's just one channel, but it can make itself, this makes it behave like a mono track. The next one along is write only. This copies the right channel, pastes it into the left. It's the exact opposite of the previous setting. And the final one is mid-side. We're going to leave that alone for now because we're not going to use it. So this is the stereo fixer. It's a nice, quick little fix for lots of basic stereo issues that can crop up, like I said, in vlogs, in kind of quick interviews. Maybe it's an interview at some kind of event. There's someone who's only got a few seconds to talk to you and you have to rush up and go, oh, but we've only got like one track, whatever. This is how, well, one channel, I should say. This is how we fix this with the stereo fixer effect. I then just hit the X here and it goes away. Now, if I refresh my tools window by double clicking the abacus here, you'll notice that I've got a musical note with some sparkles around it. And this is the Audio Effects Inspector. We can open this up and then hit Open Inspector, and we get a full inspector window for all of our audio effects. Just like our video effects, we have complete control using the inspector in the cut panel of all of our audio effects as well. And the stereo fixer has a little shorthand. All of the relevant controls are here in these three sliders. Now, if we want to open it up and get the full window again, above each, or at the top right of each audio effect, we have a trash can and an abacus. We just hit the abacus and then the full set of controls comes back up. But we can do everything we need with these three sliders. Fix mode goes from 0 to 5. And if I hit custom, I have 6 options here. Notice what happens if I change fix mode from 0 to 1, or to 2 in this case. And it's a little bit finicky because the little kind of dot has to land in just the right place for it to show up. But you can see how the stereo mode is 0, reverse stereo is 1, mono is 2, left only is 3, right only is 4, and mid-side is 5. So going from 0 to 5, we can actually access all of these icons just by using this slider. And then we have the only other controls we've got here. We have left gain and right gain. So we can just quickly open up this inspector and do our work with these three sliders. No need to go, okay, here's the abacus, let's open this, let's go another click into this. We don't need to do that. So that's the stereo fixer effect. It's a nice little effect. It can be very useful for very basic projects. I find it throws a bit of a spanner in the works later on in kind of real edits where I shouldn't say real edits, for more complex edits where you have to do a lot of detailed audio work. But like I said, for interviews, for corporate communications, for vlogs, for that kind of thing, maybe for podcasts, whatever, then it can actually be quite powerful. So it's well worth covering here. Right, that is the final bit of demonstration for the cut panel that we are going to do in this module. The next lectures are all going to deal with the actual first assembly of this short film. So I hope you're excited for this one. Click on through to the next lecture.